Okay, let's get going. From today, we are going to start a new code library where I will document my code and keep it for the future reference. Here in this video, we are going to discuss about a function which basically randomize the elements of an array whenever it is called or whenever it is refreshed. So let's see how it works. Okay, let's start by defining a function. Okay, let's name it as shuffle the options, maybe. Okay, and give it a parameters. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take a parameter whenever the function is called. Let's say options. Okay, simple. So what we will going to do is we will traverse through each element of an array which is passed. Okay, so we are going to use a for loop. Let's define I. Okay, which is, let's say, basically we have to start from its length. Okay, we will be looping through an array in a descending order. We will see in the in the next few minutes why we are going to do it in a descending order. Okay, that's for now. Let's say we are going to extract its length. Okay, so -1. Why -1? Let's see. Okay, let's take for an example. We are calling a function, this function now. Okay, and we are passing some parameters in an array. Let's say simple array 3, 4, 5. Okay, and what we will do is we'll try to extract its length. What it's what is the length? Okay, so simple console.log. So what will be options dot length? Oops, length. What it shows. See this. So it's 5. The length parameter and the length method will return you the actual length of an array. Okay. So why we are doing -1 is for the index purpose. Okay. We will going to discuss it. You will understand why -1. Okay. Because index starts from 0, right? So in this case, it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not 5. So for this reason, it's -1. Yeah, and as I said, I will be decrementing the array, right? So it will be greater than or equals to 0 I minus minus. Why minus minus? Because we should be decrementing it. Okay. So the I starts from the 0th length. Okay. I mean the fourth number index. Okay. And I should be greater than or equals to 0 and it is decrementing. Okay. So, okay, before proceeding further, I just wanted to explain you one method called destructing method. Okay, in JavaScript. Let's see how it is working. Let's take our array only. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's say we want to interchange their values 1 and 4, then 4, then 1. Okay. So it should look like something 4, 2, 3, 1, 5. Okay. So for this, we can use like some options like we have taken a variable called options, right? So let's take that only options. Okay. Let's say index of this option is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Here also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we're gonna do is option of this 3 because it is associating with this fourth. Okay, comma option of 0 equals to again option of 0 comma option of 3. This is how it will be splitted. Okay, let's see this in demonstration. As a demonstration, let's we have done the same thing. Option we are replacing the index of 4 with 0. Okay, so 4 will come in place of 1 and 1 will go in place of 4th. Okay, let's try to console it out. Okay, I can see. So this is how the destructing method works. Okay, now let's discuss a main point of our video, that is how to actually shuffle the arrays. Okay, so for this we need to generate some random numbers whenever we the method is called or the function is called, right? So we have something called math.random in JavaScript, math library, and where we have a random method. Okay, so let's check it. Math.random. Okay, I'm sorry, random. Let's run it. What it gives. Okay, so as you can see, whenever I call this method, it will give something random numbers. Okay, but here you can see the index, this 4, this is 8, this is 2. Okay, so we are getting, so basically this will return a number which is between 0 and 1. Okay, so you can see whenever it is called, it is giving something between the 0 and 1. Okay, so what if we have to limit this? Okay, if you want something in between 0 to 5, so we will simply multiply it with 5. So whenever it is called, okay, so it will return some numbers between 0 to 5. Okay, so it is 2, this is 2.4, this 1, 0, 1, 4 again. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so you can specify any number between 0 to 10 or maybe 11 if you want 10. Okay, so this is how the method random function is working, and how we will going to use this in our function is, so okay, we have generated this for loop. Okay, so it will traverse in a descending order. So we want something like, if this element is 4, okay, according to this option dot length minus 1, which will be 4. Okay, and it will be decrementing 3 2 1 0. Okay, so for this second one, we want something that the number should be coming in the random form. Okay, but within a limit or within the range. Okay, so our range is till 5. Okay, so it should generate the numbers between 1 to 5 only, right? Then only it will get sorted. Okay, for this we will going to use this method random only. Okay, let's make a new variable called j. We will use say math dot random function, okay, to generate a random number. But what we want is we should get a random number between that range. Okay, what is our range? I plus 1. Why I plus 1? Because we have defined this I as length minus 1, which is before, but we want some numbers between 0 to 5, right? So 4 plus 1, that will be 5. Okay. Okay, let's see if this actually generating the number between 0 and 5. Okay, try to console it out. Okay, the J. Okay, see this. Whenever I refresh the page, the number should be changing. Index number. This is what I want. Okay, but we don't want this point value, decimal values. We just want that index value. So how we will going to trim it out? Here is out. So for trimming this out, we will going to use another math function which is called floor. Okay, and we will going to close it. What this floor will going to do is it will be trimming the numbers. See this. This is what we want. Okay, so we are able to achieve it, right? We will be going to implement this function which we discussed, which is called destructuring. Okay, so what we will do is options of I. Okay, whenever I is 1, I mean 4, the another options which you just defined, which will be a random number. Okay, so this will be going to replace with J comma options of I. Okay, okay, so let's see. Like we have achieved it. Let's cross check if it's working or not. Okay, well, let's try to console out the options and see in the browser if it is working. See, we are getting the random numbers. Okay, 15432. Okay, let's refresh it. 32154, 34215, 14325. Yes, we are getting it. Okay, also let's see the real life application of this function. I was creating a quiz game app, okay, where I've decided to generate some random numbers for this. Okay, so whenever the options are called, it should be randomized. Okay, so I've called this function, I've made this function. Okay, and in the button where I'm importing this area of an object. Okay, so I have defined this in a shuffle options internal variable. Okay, and I've called this function. I've also set parameters as the answers. Okay, and we are running a for each loop so that whenever the options are called, okay, it should generate a random numbers. Okay, let's quickly generate some CSS file. It's very much boring, so let's say test style.css. Okay, make some CSS. It's a ChatGPT one. Okay, and we will link our style sheet. Style css. Okay, so let's try to refresh our page with the css. This is how it is working. So this is the end of the video. Let's make something more. Okay, this is the first video, okay, in the library, but we will be making some more videos and adding some more functionality in the library. Okay, so goodbye, take care, and code.